anyone is truly thinking about starting a business, they need to see this. They need to see the behind the scenes. This will be a real look at the hardships and the triumphs. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. So my name is Drew McGibbon, but I tend to go by Mac, especially in India where I've had trouble with the accent. From New Zealand, if you're wondering, and I've been in India for roughly 2 years. So came to stay in Bangalore with dreams and aspirations of starting a business, and then decided not so much for me. I'll check out Pune. I've heard that's a little bit more chill, relaxed, and still nice temperature, which is very important for me.
I'm Shweta Kulkarni. I like to call myself as AstronEra because I am part-time astronomer and full-time entrepreneur. And I actually did not know that I will be this when I was 16 years old.
Hi, I'm Ruchira Hujkul. To give my background in education, I am a B.Tech with aerospace engineering. Now, talking about B.Tech aerospace engineering, everyone is like, oh my god, aerospace engineering? Where did you get that? But let me put it out there. Choosing aerospace engineering was not actually intentional, it was accidental. I didn't know anything about space until I was in my 10th standard. But then I started exploring options for my higher studies. And then I came across a field called mechanical engineering, which was like quite a taboo, and girls wouldn't opt for mechanical engineering. So I was like, maybe this is for me, this is challenging, I'm curious, and maybe I should opt for mechanical engineering. And then when my results were out and I went for the admission process, I found this another interesting topic called aerospace engineering. I explored it and then I was like, sure, I'm going to opt for this. And that's how I turned out to be an accidental aerospace engineer.
मी ऋतुराज गोळे. मी खूप वर्षांपासून वेब डेव्हलपमेंट, मोबाईल ॲप डेव्हलपमेंट, AI, मशीन लर्निंग या फील्ड्समध्ये आहे. आणि माझा अनुभव यातला असूनही माझी जी इच्छा होती ती खगोलशास्त्र किंवा कुठल्याही प्रकारचं विज्ञान याच्या प्रती जास्त होती. तर मी खूप वेळपासून शोधत होतो की कुठे एखादी संधी मिळेल, आणि मला ती शेवटी संधी सापडली. मी कॅनडाला पण जाऊन आलोय. तिथनं माझं ग्रॅज्युएशन झालं युनिव्हर्सिटी ऑफ अल्बर्टामधनं. AI मध्ये स्पेशलायझेशन झालं आणि तेव्हापासून मी काम करते. त्याच्या आधीपासूनच थोडं काम करते, पण तेव्हापासून जरा वाढलं.
So yeah, wound up in Pune, loved it, and decided to stick around. And that is where I met my business partner.
So I thought, okay, what do I like to do? And I like to tell stories, and I like to tell stories about astronomy to people, and people enjoyed that. So eventually I started organizing some stargazing events when I got a telescope as a gift on my 16th birthday, and people came to me and they told me that they're enjoying the way I'm telling them about astronomy. Then eventually I went on studying more about astronomy in University of Central Lancashire, because in India we did not have an astronomy degree for graduation studies. So I started doing this distance learning while organizing my stargazing events and stuff. And I was in Bangalore and I went to the campus of IIM Bangalore because Three Idiots movie was shot there, and I was fascinated about that architecture. So I went there for an event which was about women in leadership positions. And there I realized that what I was doing actually falls somewhere under entrepreneurship.
2019 मध्ये विषय खोल नावाचा चॅनल, त्यांची एक सिरीज आहे ऑड वाटा, त्यामध्ये त्यांनी ॲस्ट्रॉनेराला कव्हर केलेलं. आणि त्यावेळेला मला असं वाटलं की अरे बापरे, की मी फक्त इथे तक्रार करत होतो की आपल्याकडे कोणीच खगोलशास्त्राबद्दल काहीच करत नाही, आणि इथे खरं तर कोणीतरी प्रयत्न करत आहे. तर तिथून मला याच्याबद्दल कळलं. त्यानंतर मी त्यांना ईमेल पाठवले, पण त्यावेळेला त्यांच्याकडे वेकन्सीज नव्हत्या. आणि ज्या वेळेला त्यांच्याकडे वेकन्सीज तयार झाल्या त्यानंतर मी लगेचच त्यांना ॲप्लिकेशन पाठवलं, ईमेल पाठवले, इंस्टाग्रामवरती, फेसबुकवरती, जिथे कुठे त्यांना मेसेज करता येईल तिथे सगळीकडे मी त्यांना मेसेज केला आणि सुदैवाने त्यांनी मला उत्तर दिलं.
Apart from that, the academic background, I am an adventure seeker. I recently completed a rifle shooting course, and now I'm planning on to do maybe scuba diving or skydiving, which also is kind of a hidden agenda of my bigger dream of becoming an astronaut, right? So that's for me. And also apart from all this stuff, I like, music. I try to sing as well, and I'm a classical dancer as well in Kathak. So I have various attributes and personalities which I try to always, figure out things to do with, and ultimately I want to be an astronaut someday.
Throughout the year in IIM Bangalore and IIM Nagpur, I learned about what entrepreneurship is, and what I was doing was entrepreneurship. So I registered a private limited company, AstronEra, and started doing e-learning courses on our website. So similar to like whatever e-learning courses you do online, but these were just dedicated to astronomy on one platform, and we got a really good response for that. In the same year, I also got a fellowship from the Royal Astronomical Society of England, which only few people in India have, including Jayanta Naradekar. So that was like a really nice moment for me when I received that fellowship.
So my aim for this startup is to provide for not only myself and for Shweta, but for everyone the opportunities that they want in life. It's important to me that people have the opportunity to actually to pursue their passion.
I'm excited to have this team, and it's going to grow, and I am committed.
I know it's been difficult for me. I never had these opportunities when I was younger. I had to create them myself, and I want to be able to find people who are dedicated, find people who are passionate, have them work for us, yes, give us value, give us their time, but in return give them something that they will cherish for the rest of their life, and that's the ability to actually do work that brings them joy, that brings them satisfaction, and it gets them closer to what they really want to be doing, so that eventually, whether it be through our company or on their own, they're able to pursue their dreams.
We both are committed to make sure that their dreams also come through this, be it about development, be it about building some rocket to go to space, or being an astronaut.
I think it's just going to be fun.
People should watch this web series entirely for the reason that they should know what goes into the nitty-gritties of creating a startup, the difficulties, and
It's going to be a little bit real, I guess. Uncleaned, unpolished.
And another reason is that all of us are from the millennial generation or Gen Z generation, so our humor, it matches one another's, and even our conversational topics match one another, so it would be fun and relatable to see for other people to see what goes on.
Like, there won't be so much meaning in it, but I think this is part of what it is to start a company. It's the challenge, it's the behind the scenes, it's the waking up at 5 in the morning with an idea and just getting to it. It's
People always see the the luster, the shine of startups as they grow big, but they don't see the hardships, the difficulties, and the struggles that are behind them.
I think if anyone is truly thinking about starting a business, they need to see this. They need to see the behind the scenes, and I really don't know of anyone who has done something like what we're doing, who will give as much detail, as much insight into running a company. Usually there's some closed doors, usually some things are not talked about. This will be open access. This will be a real look at the hardships and the triumphs, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, of starting a company.